Hello, good morning. This is Aurora Native Garden, Zone 5B, and this is first week of August. And today I'm going to do a quick video, actually not of this patch, but the patch behind me, the new garden bed outside a pool bed that I opened. And I bought 5 on sale, end of season clearance of Butterflyweed, small little pots from Home Depot. And today I will be taking you to plant some of them. But before we do that, I just wanted to show you all the bees on Anise hyssop that I have here. This one I think is a cultivar, a native bar. The leaf color and the blooms look very similar to the actual native one that I have. And at this point in time, it is doing better than the native one I have. But you can see all the bees on there, a lot of bumblebees. I'm not sure if they're bumblebees or carpenter bees, but fuzzy nonetheless. And okay, so I'm going to take you to the new pool bed right behind me to show you. So yeah, instead of turning around with the camera, I don't want to make you guys dizzy. This is the after. So I planted in some of the butterfly milkweeds, and I'll show you some of the plantings and what the pots look like when I was planting them. Butterfly milkweed, and these are the native ones this year from Home Depot. They are on sale. They are about $3. So I bought 5 for this part of the new garden bed I opened up, and I will plant a few of them here, just dot them there, and there. The plants came with some weird plants. I think this is a poplar, so I'm gonna pull that out before I plant it. But unfortunately, this garden, and like most of the other gardens I've opened here, have a lot of this nutsedge. And I read somewhere that nutsedge, you can't just pull them out like what I've been doing before. So I am curious to see what is under all this nutsedge. Let's see, let's flip it over. Okay, so yeah, I read that nutsedge on the bottom of it. Part of the reason why it's so difficult to get rid of in the seed bank is because there's a little nut on the bottom. I'm going to pull out this, see. I don't see a nut. I don't see a nut there either. This one I broke, but maybe because these are so baby, there's no nut on them and it's just seeds. Anyhow, today I will be planting these guys and trying to take out some of this nutsedge. Okay, so here I dug a hole, and I will just take this pot, rip it a little bit, just like that. Just gonna rip it without causing too much damage, and then rip the bottom a bit so it has easier time. Sometimes I take the pot off, but I did leave these outside when it was raining yesterday. So today I will leave this pot on, and then I just fill it back with the soil. And then that's it. This guy's planted. Probably stomp on it later when I get up. A non-native plant vent. I have a lot of irises. I like irises. But they keep getting dug up, like right here. And well, for irises, you don't want to bury the whole thing into the ground. You want some of the, I don't remember what that's called, but you want some of this root bulb to be sticking out. That's how they like it. They have very shallow roots, and you bury them halfway. But the problem is, you can get iris borers, and iris borers will dig in, bury themselves or eat their way through the root, and then they attract the interest of, I'm thinking, either skunks and or raccoons. And so I have so many irises dug up in my yard. Every few days I have to come and put them back in. I check them. Last year I actually used a bleach solution to help kill some of the iris borers, and replanted a bunch of them. But these are from my neighbors. They looked very healthy and they didn't have any holes of the iris borer. So I planted them here, but I think the raccoons are still taking them up, so it's kind of annoying. And this is what I mean with the irises. You can see it's been completely torn up. And, oh, maybe there was a iris root borer here. You can see it's just a shell of the root left. And this is part of the iris. I don't see any holes in this one. Let me see. Let's look a little carefully. Yeah, I don't see any holes here. My constant battle with these raccoons in the property and irises. But it looks like, yeah, they did eat some of this iris. Wow, they completely knocked off all of the leaves. Let me replant this as well later. But I just want to show you something I know is not part of the native garden. But I wonder if this will happen with the native irises I bought too. So far they're so small that I haven't noticed anything. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate that you watched the videos. If you like them, please subscribe. See you in the next one. Have a great summer. Bye.